Our exercises are finished. We shot and edited our short films. Now we have to find a way of getting them off our phones so that people can watch them. There's two destinations for your films: your photo app and online platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, video, etc. I strongly recommend that you save your film to your photos folder. How you want to share your film online will be up to you. The final step in editing is exporting your finished film out back to your photo library and up to your social media feeds or to a drive where you can share it with other people. Depending on your software, exporting is fairly easy. There'll probably be a button that says export, and there's one here that lets me export from here. This one I'm going to export out to a movie. I'm going to save it back to my photos. But I can also, from this software, I can send it right to YouTube or Vimeo or up to some files. But I'll save it to my photos. Now this gives me very extensive details about my exporting. Chances are it's way more than any other software. But basically, it's going to tell me the resolution. So I'm at high definition, 1080p, which is high definition. My frame rate is at 30 frames per second, which is what my camera shot it at. My audio quality is at 44.1. I normally have it at 48, but that's a small detail that is beyond what our point here was. There are all kinds of other information here that it's telling you about how it's exporting. But in this case, really I'm just worried about the frame rate, the resolution. But essentially, whatever my timeline is, that's what it's going to export it out as. So I'm exporting it right into my photos, and it's quite easy. All I do is hit export, and it will write the movie for me. It shows me that the movie was 1 minute and 15 seconds long and 23 frames, and take a half minute to export out. And I should probably be able to see the direct connection to the export, even from within this app. There, it's written it out. I can go back into my folders here and take a look at the photos. Go and take a look at the videos. It'll probably be easier to see. And there, it's going to be right up at the top. You can play it right from here. Which is probably something you'd want to do just to check that it came out okay and that there weren't any little glitches along the way. So now I can go back into my light bulb demo. So I should be using this. Zoom back in a little bit. This one will be even faster one to export. I'll go down to my movie. I'm going to share it to my folders. Now the resolution here is much higher because I was shooting on using a different device. Now I might go and say, ooh, I don't need 4K. That's really big for internet streaming. Really all I needed is that 1080p, which is the high definition. This was all recorded at 24 frames. I'm happy to export that out at that. Again, I would just change my audio settings just to a higher quality audio export. Not that anybody would notice, but I would, I suppose. I would know it was there. So this was much shorter. It exports it much faster. And as soon as it's done, we'll see it come up in here. We can click on it. Hi, my name's Murray. I'm going to show you how to change a light bulb. So there, we've gone through those stages of finishing the picture, finishing the audio, and exporting it out, and now it's ready in our photos folder to be able to distribute in all kinds of ways. For those participating in the GIL membership, we'll have information about where you can upload your finished work for peer sharing and discussion. If you haven't done it already, finish your other films, adding titles, music, transitions, and exporting them to your photos folder.